Body modifications, home surgery. I had mentioned doing a heart transplant yourself, maybe a brain transplant, but in all actuality, someone tried to do liposuction at home, and that would be considered home surgery. And
well, I put true,
yes,
because I think, and I could see somebody like hacking off their fingers or an ear or doing piercings on their own. So.
And now another urban legend I was just thinking about. What about the missing kidney? A person waking up
in a
in a
of ice.
tub, and waking up in a tub of ice and find that their kidney is missing. Now that wasn't one of the questions, but that is an urban legend, and it is true. People harvest organs on the black market. If you have enough money, you can pay somebody to go out and get you a kidney. And I ain't talking about for supper, baby. Let's move on. Number 2, Humphrey Bogart was the Gerber baby. That was false.
I knew it.
Yes! He was for Miller Foods. Now I had done extensive research on all of these and got all of why everybody thought all these urban legends were true. And I actually know the name of who was the Gerber baby. And I had typed up an answer sheet that I was going to post on the web. And this sheet that I was going to, the one without the answer, so everybody can download. Accidentally, I saved it over the answer sheet, losing all of my notes. So I no longer have the name of the original Gerber baby.
I know it was a woman.
Yes,
or a girl.
it was a woman. Humphrey Bogart was not the Gerber baby. He worked for Miller Foods, which is... I've never heard of Miller Foods, have you?
Well, it's since gone under, got eaten up by another company.
Killer dressing up as a woman. You answered this as true. According to the Disney Channel's show that they put on, what was the name of that show? Mythology, folklore. It was about urban legends, and we had done a lot of research. According to this, they had not found any person who actually dressed up like a woman before they went to go kill somebody. So that urban legend is false, unless you can find some other evidence.
I probably could. I know I've seen several CSIs and stuff like that, so there's got to be something out there where somebody in its disguise...
CSI is based on actual true stories.
No, not always.
Is that like
urban
that?
legend or not?
How about this for another urban legend? What's her name? Joan of Arc? Can she really not feel the lower half of her face?
For the Geico commercial?
Joan of Arc!
What's her name? Joan Rivers. Can't feel the... I'm sorry.
Am I smiling, Frank?
Am I smiling?
In the Geico commercial.
Yeah.
That's Joan Rivers, not Joan of
I
Arc.
said Joan Rivers. I'm sorry. It's Joan, baby. I can't feel it.
Am I smiling?
Sorry. We're moving on. I don't know if that's true or not. If you know, let me know. Come right to my website and email me. Okay. Jack Nicholson found out that his mother was actually his grandmother, and his sister was his mother after a reporter discovered this.
I had a hard time reading that, too.
That was true.
I put true.
Yeah, I know. But I accidentally slipped that to you one night on the paper route when we were...
Oh, yeah, right.
I did. I told her. NSA, which is the National Security Agency, not NASA, like she had said on her. And I was not a typo there. It was not NASA. It is the NSA, National Security Agency, has banned Furby from government offices. This urban legend is true.
See, I told you. I knew it.
And she said it was true.
Even though they don't have the mass capability of recording word for word, they do pick up on some words. And their camera just pick up, like, if your hand is in front of it.
But if somebody wanted to get into something that they weren't supposed to be getting into, and if Furby is a cute little critter that they sit on their desk, they could do a lot of doctoring to the critter in order for it to record and do a lot more than what it does, because it's a good-sized animal. You can put a lot of stuff in there.
Okay, now number 6. A Munchkin in The Wizard of Oz
A munchkin.
Oh, you said I spelled that wrong.
You did.
How do you know I didn't mean a munchkin?
All right, what is a munchkin?
I don't know, but let's just say a munchkin. And the Wizard of Oz committed suicide and can be seen from the movie Hanging. Doesn't matter if you put the word munchkin or munskin in there. The answer is false. That is definitely an urban legend. But if you go to Three Men and a Baby, the first one, you will see the little boy in the window. And if you research on where the Three Men and a Baby was filmed, it was filmed in an apartment building in Manhattan. And a little boy fell out of that window to his death. It was not an urban legend. It's true.
The munchkin thing is true too.
The munchkin thing is false. And whether it's the munch from SUV.
I saw it in the original black and white version when Dorothy first lands on the witch. In that scene when the munchkins start coming out and she killed the witch, and thanking her to coming to Lollipopville or whatever. In the background, on the left-hand side, under one of the trees, you see a body swaying in the background.
No. In the original version, it was both black and white and aired in motion picture. There never was just an all black and white version of that movie. Unless you're watching a black and white television. And through static and light and maybe. But it is an urban legend. And you know, with urban legends, what really is...
I gotta go rent it and watch it.
What is reality? If you believe it,
make of it.
if you believe it and believe it enough, you could probably actually see that skin swinging from a branch somewhere. Let's move on. Pee in the pool test. If you did not eat beets, if you have not taken any type of dyes or anything internally, there is no type of chemical that you can add to your pool that will turn your urine red if you pee in the pool.
Or so any color of that matter.
You answered that as false, and you were correct. One of the James Bond girls was a man in real life. True. The truth about the very first James Bond movie, that one of the Bond girls had a sex change, and it came out after the movie was made and it became successful, that he originally was a man. And that was true. Nancy Reagan's, and you answered that as true. Very good. Nancy Reagan's limo driver left her at a gas station while Ronald Reagan was president, and you answered that as false. Do you remember what the answer was?
It's true.
It's true. Good job.
Where was the Secret Service? How could he have left her at a gas station?
He left her at a gas station. According to the according to Discovery, and I am on not any more narcotics. This must be just something, a side effect of the operation, my tongue-tiedness.
They operated in your armpit and on your abdomen. Why would it be affecting your tongue and your head?
Why, when they went to give you pull a tooth, did you come out brain dead? Okay, let's move on. Witches burned at the stake in Salem. You answered true.
They were burned.
Wrong. They were
burned.
They were not burned.
Or hung.
They were hung. All the witches in Salem were hung. They were not burned at the stake. Joan of Arc was. Okay. Scared to death in a cemetery at a statue. Or scared to death in a cemetery. According to the Discovery Channel, that you answered that true. False. There has never been a report of anybody being scared to death ever. Anywhere. Caesar salad was named after Julius Caesar. You said false, and the answer is false. Flesh-eating bacteria has been found on imported fruit. You said true, and according to the CDC,